Good afternoon, Internet. I am your host, HazelPlace89. Welcome back to City Skylines 1. We're in Old Samville today, once again. And as you can see, we're coming along quite nicely. Our city is growing. We are financially in a great spot. We're making money. We have districts. We have Valley Hills, which is kind of funny. We have Holly Hills. Let's stretch this road out here, like so. We have this place, Elm Heights and Sunset Hills. Hills everywhere. Hills everywhere. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expand this right here. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do is buy our first tile. If we look at our areas, we can expand one variety of different ways. What I think I like the idea of doing is maybe expanding down here, or we could expand up here. Now if we expand up here, it'll give us an excuse to make our two-way couplet system, but I don't think we have enough money to sustain that just yet. So what I think we'll do is maybe hold off for buying that tile right now. But what I do like the idea of doing is coming through and kind of upgrading a few roads. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come through. We're going to find our 2-lane road with wide sidewalks, and we're going to do some upgradings just around the school area right here, like so. I like doing this right out of the gate, kind of right towards the beginning, as soon as I can. I just think that it works. It provides the aesthetic, you know. And another road that I'm going to upgrade is we're going to grab our thin 4-lane road, and we're going to upgrade all of this right here, like so. And then I think what we'll do, grab our 2-lane road with median and put that like so. So they'll come around, kind of make a one-way loop, sort of, which I kind of like the idea of. So I hope everyone's having a great week so far. I know that I am. Let's actually do this. Let's continue this 4-lane road this way. And then what I think we'll do is we'll make it kind of a main strip all along here like this. We'll have it connect all the way up there. And I'm almost tempted to downgrade this to a 4-lane, or the thin 4-lane, because it's the same width as our 2 lanes that we'll end up using. But this kind of gives us kind of the idea of what we're looking for, right? So there's that. So we have that. We have a general idea of where things are going to go. And I think I like the idea of maybe adding another 4-lane road down through the center. Let's start maybe here-ish. Yeah. Let's start here, and we'll kind of work with that. Let's go 25. Alternatively, let's go, what do we got? Let's do 36 units actually. That'll give us our 12 by 12 that we're going for. And around these areas, I think what we're gonna do is, just for now, we're just gonna use our normal 2-lane roads. Downgrade this up to the high school, like so. I think we already get a spot where we can sustain some of this, some of these road upgrades, which I think is a great idea for us to do. So here's what we're gonna do. I need to make sure that our zoning is fine, like so. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll zone this, and then what we can do is turn back zoning on everything. Oh no, I messed that up really bad. Let's try this again. All right. I think what we'll do is we're going to just draw the road the way we want it. We'll have to do it like that. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So again, turn on our zoning with our zoning cues. Get our turn our roads to upgrade mode, and we're just gonna upgrade all of these down here. So I'm going to time lapse this so you don't have to hear me rambling, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, we have that, and I think I'm going to leave the industrial area the way it is for now. Do we have fire coverage? I need to make sure that we have that. And we do. They're coming from the center of the city here, or from, you know, what we've got going on. But that's totally fine. They will get over there when they get over there. So there's that. I think I want to excuse me. Oh yeah. They are having themselves a time. It'll be fine. So what I think I like the idea of doing is we can do this a number of two ways. So we could, I really do like the idea of kind of going ahead and getting this done. So honestly, I think that's what we'll do, but it will break a lot of things. So what I think we'll do is we will make our other side of the railroad tracks with dirt roads first. So let's just kind of come all the way down here. It'll be 6 units off. That'll be fine. Let's just delete you. Actually, we'll need that actually. So what we'll have is, let's just draw a straight road out like so. Like this, like this. So now we know we're where we need to be for that. Okay. So, excuse me, friends. I'm sorry. We're going to need to figure out a way to break this without breaking everything all at once. But it's going to be kind of challenging, which is kind of why I want to hold off, to be honest. So it'll be a challenge, but it's something that I want to think about doing, because I think it'll look cool. Like if we buy this tile up here, it will give us a reason to expand this way, and we can have some fun, you know, frontage on the railroad track and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely do want the couplet system like this, so we'll have shops on both sides of the road. The problem with doing this way is that I could potentially, well, it's no potentially about it, I will end up breaking the connection to outside of the city. So what I think we might do actually, instead of doing all that, we're going to come over here, make an alternative connection into the city over this way. So that's actually a good plan. So we're gonna make just a simple diamond interchange. We're gonna connect you up like so. Let's go about off right here, perhaps. Let's kind of fine tune our height adjustment here. So let's go 5 units. That'll be, yeah. We're gonna go 12. And let's just, yeah, we're gonna go 12. And then we got 7. We're gonna go 7. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to connect this road all the way up here to this interstate. I think I might bring it back just a touch so we can get the angle right. Now, let's try that again. So we're going to connect to you. We're going to go down, actually, all the way like this. Like so. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I want to time-lapse me building this interchange because I don't want y'all, it's not the most riveting of content. So I'm going to time-lapse yet again, and I will be right back. Actually, we've run out of money, so we're not going to be able to do this right now. Boo. Okay, that's fine. I guess what we could do is just kind of expand a little bit. You know, we need to. So we'll, for now, unfortunately, we'll have to just draw you right here and make sure that our water's coverage is fine, which it is not. Now it should be. But yeah, I mean, sometimes those things happen. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it and it will all work out in the end. I'm gonna turn off our road guidelines. We're gonna go 12 units here and just kind of see how far we can go. That should be 72. We'll figure that out. Okay, let me redraw that. I'm sorry guys, this is all over the place right now because I know what I want to do, but it's just not working out so far. But that's okay. We're running out of money, which is a big problem. I could definitely pull a loan, and I'm not opposed to doing that. That should be fine. We can sustain it. However, I want to try to last resort it if at all possible. If at all possible. So let's draw some residential here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna just sploop down some of this and a little bit of that. Let's make sure that water coverage is fine, and it is fine up until this point, so we can just draw this right here. That's cool. We have $700 right now. Our budget is crying in pain. So, but you know what? Sometimes that's just the way that it goes. Sometimes the budget's got to get bad before it can get better. As the poets might say. So as this is kind of becoming more suburbia-ized, if that's even a thing that I can kind of say like that, I want to consider making sure that our connections are not as dense like they are here on this main road, if we can help it at all possible. So I think what we'll do, we're gonna go 24 and then make our connection on this road, right? So we'll have space for, 2 blocks basically, elongate our blocks. It'll break the grid up sort of in a way, but it'll also keep traffic manageable on the 4-lane. And you know what? Because I'm impatient, let's go ahead. We're just gonna take a loan. Let's take the big one. All right, let's take the big loan. That's sometimes, friends, that's just what you got to do. It's not ideal, but we're in a good place. We're making money. It's just early game City Skylines. That's all it is. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to come back down here, and then this time for real, I'm gonna make our fancy interchange. So, with that said and out of the way, I'm gonna time lapse everything because it makes more sense that way. And I will be right back. Okay, we've got our interchange in, so that's nice. And what that means is that we have an alternate connection into the city. So theoretically, we could break this down here now, potentially, maybe, and get our couplet system built. I think we might do that. But before we do that, I would like to thank you all for watching, for joining me today. If you would consider clicking subscribe and leaving a comment and clicking the like button, that would be appreciated. You don't have to. but it'd be fun. It'd be a good help. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So here we go. You know what? I think we might have enough money to get this done. So let's give it a whirl. Let's go ahead and pause the game. We're going to delete all the way up here. Delete these. Yes, 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 yes. I know. I know. It's sad. You'll be fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our 2-lane. Yeah, we're going to grab our 2-lane road. We're going to come down like so. And I'm going to grab our 2-lane. We're going to come this way with it. We're going to do a little bit of this. What do we have? 9 and 6. So let's go 3 right here. And we're going to draw a nice simple curve like so. We're going to connect that up like that. Let's just try this again. We'll delete that to have a little less node funk, so to speak. And there's that. So let's grab the reverse of that. What do we have? We have 6 and then we have 7. I think I like the idea of... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our curved road tool. We have guidelines on. We're going to just see what we can do with that. We're going to get a 7 unit by 7 unit curve. And then we're going to turn it straight. And then we have that. All right, now we're going to upgrade this road here. Like this. But we need to reverse it. So we're going to reverse our lanes. Like this. I'm going to delete that connection here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our thin 4-lane. And cross our railroad track. We'll have an at-grade crossing. I think it'll be fine. And if it's not fine, I mean, they're spaced out far enough, so it should be okay. Let's test 12, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus. It's about 66, 67 units. I think for our next crossing, we'll probably have like a over crossing, maybe, or we'll sink the railroad. I think we'll end up sinking the railroad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our 2-lane road that we had, that I lost, that I found. We're going to continue upgrading it up into this point, like so. All right, so we need to remember that the farthest we can go is this right here. But as you can see, it's very unique, right? It's very, very, very special. I almost think it would be kind of cool to place the angle, a railroad track on an angle, but being realistic would say that'd be a bad idea because of visibility. So we have a fun, delightful interchange right here. And we have a fun, delightful public system right over here. So that's neat. And I'm very happy with the way that this has turned out. What's cool is we're going to need to zone all of this so it won't like die, basically. So that's what we'll do. We're going to zone this, but you can see kind of the aesthetic, right? Could you just imagine for a moment, if you would, please, if we have something like, I don't know, shops on both sides of the railroad tracks, and that's pretty much the aesthetic that I was going for. So we're gonna do that. Just humor me for a moment, you know, please, if you would. Oh, and before we unpause the game, let's get power jumped where it needs to go. We're gonna come down. We're just gonna put it right here, I think. So before we unpause it, yeah, I would love to pick y'all's brains. Let me know what you guys think below. I think this is a good idea. I like it. I almost want to do a little bit of fun stuff right here. We can have maybe a one-way right here. It's a little too close for that though. But at any rate, they can just come this way and exit this area if they need to. So yeah, this will support. Oh, sweet. There's a train, but I don't know which way it's going. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. I don't know exactly what is gonna happen. So here we go. We've unpaused the game. So they've only got one way. They're gonna go this way and then probably come down here and cut through the city, which is totally fine. I don't mind it. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The train coming up like so. Yeah, and I don't mind the at-grade crossings. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Also, we're gonna consider getting public transport in at some point, in the very near future, by the way, because that's something that I definitely want to prioritize as we're building out Old Samville. I want to think about getting buses. I want to think about getting trams and trains and all sorts of fun stuff. Some subways. Not the sandwich shop. No. But the actual public transport system instead. So that'll be a fun time. But what we can do, before we finish out today, we're going to just come here, add some more industry, and there we go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, how many is this? 112, 113. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demarcate this as something that needs to be demarcated like so. So that's going to be the boundary of where the city, or this area of the city at least, kind of stops. And our electricity availability is getting kind of rough. But what we can do, we're going to do this right here. Let's leave it for now. We'll deal with that later. But you know what, friends? I think that this is a good place to end the episode. We have this coming in, which I'm really excited about. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for all of your support, for your likes, comments, subscribes. They all mean a whole ton. With all that said, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.